Now, remakes and remasters of video games have become more and more popular in recent years. And because we are progressing so fast when it comes to the technology and the hardware on which we can play video games, modern games look better and better, and older and more iconic games start to age badly. And that's why a lot of developers decide to recreate or redo some of their most iconic games, and we will be getting some great remakes and remasters in the next years that have been confirmed. But in today's video, I want to focus on the remakes and on the remasters that will come out this year in 2024. So we start off on February 14th with the remasters of the first 3 Tomb Raider games. And now personally, I have never properly played any Tomb Raider game, and so a release of the first 3 games in a remastered fashion really makes a great option when it comes to playing and beginning the whole journey of the Tomb Raider games. And it will be one collection, so if you buy it, you'll be able to play all 3 games. And you know, the graphics, I mean, it will still look old, don't get me wrong, it won't be on the level of a high-end PC or the PS5. But there will be improved textures, better lighting, and all in all just a better graphics than we had in the games that came out from 1996 to 1998. And I'm very looking forward to this remaster because everybody always praises the Tomb Raider series, so it probably is a good time to start playing the games February 14th. The next remaster on this list will be Star Wars Dark Forces, that will come out February 28th, and I'm quite disappointed here, I have to say, guys, because you know, the game will get some technical buffs, like you will be able to play in a higher resolution, it will have gamepad support and some added sequences, but when it comes to the graphics, almost nothing will be improved. I mean, that's what the trailer shows us. We don't really know the game's final look, but as of now, it doesn't really change a lot. And moreover, there have been some great mods by the fans that make the game look way better, so I'm quite disappointed on why they didn't add that into the remaster, but still one of the better Star Wars games that is getting a remaster quite soon. Now, another remake that will come out on the same date as Star Wars Dark Forces remaster is the Brothers A Tale of Two Sons remake. And I have to say that I'm even more hyped for this one, because one, the graphics look phenomenal in the remake, and the game is from 2013, so it's not really old, but you still see quite a big upgrade. And moreover, the original, you know, you could play it in co-op, but not online, you know. It was kind of the single player co-op game that you could only play if you had 2 sticks or 2 controllers. Now it will come out as a full co-op game, and the game has a great story, and the developers said that the remake will have an almost identical story with some minor changes. The next game on today's list is the remake of Silent Hill 2, and this game came out over 20 years ago. I have personally never played it, but seen a lot of gameplay, and being a horror game, I think those games kind of profit the most from those remakes because they look so realistic. You know, the game will run on Unreal Engine 5, and the game's city is now said to be a complete open world. So this game could definitely benefit a lot from a remake over 20 years later. Now, we don't have a release date for Half-Life 2 with ray tracing, but man, this looks incredible. You know, it will be a free add-on that will up the graphics quite a lot. And you know, obviously this isn't a full remake or remaster of Half-Life 2, it will just increase the graphics drastically, which also in today's day and age is very good for a game that doesn't look as beautiful as modern games. Now, the Max Payne 1 and 2 games are also getting quite a big upgrade. The developers of the games said that this is a very big project and that will merge the 2 games together. You know, we don't have a lot of details or release date surrounding the game, but just the Max Payne 1 and 2 remaster is enough to make me excited. And now the last remake that I want to talk about today is the Gothic 1 remake that will also come out this year. I talked about that game in my video where I ranked the most exciting games that have an open world in 2024, and this game definitely is up there. But games like these are always a double-edged sword, because on one hand, the Gothic series has a huge amount of fans and lovers all around the world. On the other hand, the developers really can't disappoint, because the Gothic franchise is a trilogy, and maybe if they decide to remake every Gothic game, they really can't screw it up with the first one. Now obviously it will have a big upgrade when it comes to the graphics. I mean, just look at the pictures on your screen. The open world will be much more fleshed out. And a big difference that we will have regarding the gameplay is that the hero of the game will now be able to climb. So we'll be able to explore the Gothic 1 remake open world way differently than the original. Now I have never played the Gothic games myself, so I'm also very excited to start my journey with this one. Alright guys. What are the most exciting remakes and remasters for you that will come out next year? Obviously we got the remaster of The Last of Us Part 2 a couple of days ago, but it was not really a remaster in my opinion. You could call it an extension, but there are a lot of games and remasters that I'm looking forward to. And as I said, tell me what you're most excited for, and if there are some games that I have missed on today's list that look very promising. Alright guys, that was it from me in today's video. I hope you all have an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.